Good morning, friends. Welcome back to Everson Road. Today is the day. It's early Saturday. You can see the sun's not even quite up yet. Well, not over our homes and whatever in our neighborhood, but I'm gonna get this basil here pulled. Our tomatoes need pulled. I'm gonna pick them. I'm being optimistic with the amount of tomatoes I'm going to get today, but our tomato plants are just dead. They're done. I'm gonna water. I'm gonna pull green beans out from the back. Just a lot of garden cleanup, and sorry, it's very early, so excuse my voice. I'm gonna cut more cilantro, which I'm excited to have. See what peppers need picked. Like I said, I need to water really bad. We haven't had rain here in weeks, and the 2-week forecast doesn't look like it's coming anytime soon. So I hope you enjoy this day in the garden with me as we do kind of like beginning of fall, end of summer cleanup. We're gonna try to keep our peppers going, and I'll show you our green beans that we planted about a month ago and what they look like in our garden. So thank you for joining us today, and just spend the morning with me, I should say. Morning in the garden's my favorite. It's quiet and it's Saturday. Normal people sleep in, but I don't. So just spend this morning with me. So these are the green bean plants here. I showed this in a short, but they're starting to get little beans on them. Like I said, if we don't get anything, that's okay, but the flowers are great, and it's supposed to be in the 80s and 70s and 80s for the next foreseeable future, the next 2 weeks. So we're hoping to get something. You can see this is a tomato plant. It doesn't look like a tomato plant because it's dead. But I'm going to pick all these semi-ripe ones and see if I can't get them to ripen in my kitchen. Sorry, my focus isn't great, but there are some tomatoes, but the basil's been done. I'm just going to pull it and pull off some of the leaves and then compost the rest of it. The bees have been enjoying it. See, he's like, oh, wait, is he sleeping on there? I can't get it to focus. Oh, there's a bee sleeping. It's the cute. Oh, there's another one. Now I feel bad. Oh man, but it needs to be done. These basil plants, I'll leave those till the bees wake up. But these basil plants have served us well. We've got a lot of pesto, a lot of pucks, but there's a lot of leaves on there that I still want to grab. But most of it I'm just going to compost. But you could see our tomato plants we didn't treat them the way we should have this summer, unfortunately. But that's okay. But there's a lot of weeds and stuff in here that need picked. Our peppers look great, so we're just going to keep on watering them. Jalapenos are still giving us jalapenos, and Adam's still haven't decided what this pepper plant is. We thought it was a habanero, but I'm thinking no. But Adam's enjoying it. He's dehydrated some of these, and he says the heat is good, but it's not as bad as he thought it would be. But all right, we're gonna get started by pulling these basil plants, except for the sweet ones with the bees in it. We're gonna see if we can keep them there till the sun actually comes up. So yeah, bye bye garden. It's sad, but also it's time. You can see this basil plant had 3 stalks, like stems on it, and we grew these from seed, which is amazing. So it is sad to see it go, but super proud. We're gonna pull some of these leaves off of these bigger leaves, and it smells so good, and get some of this harvested or frozen for our freezer. But they served us well this summer. So this is our glorious pile of basil. I started picking some of these leaves. Some of these bigger ones I'm gonna pull off and put into a bowl. Not gonna go crazy because like I said, we got a good bit of basil already processed for this year, so not super worried about that, but I'm gonna get to work on some of this, and then the rest of this is gonna go into our compost. Alright, so I got all that picked. This is all I'm keeping of the basil. There's a lot left. Don't look at the plants because it makes me sad, but I'm done. I'm going to make that into pucks, and I wanted to show you what the garden looks like now and what I did with our bee friends, because I did pull that plant right there, but our bee friend is still sleeping right here. The other one's gone. I don't know where it went, but I'm going to get all these tomatoes picked. We did not get to make salsa this year, which is sad. So hopefully we get enough tomatoes to make at least one batch to can. And I missed the basil plant in my jungle. So I'm going to get that pulled and get all these tomatoes picked. Like I said, it's just been sad that we haven't had rain in a month and a half, and it's very sad and depressing. And I just couldn't keep up with the watering, not the amount that it needed. Like, no excuses. I didn't do it as much as I should, but now I'm going to work on getting that done. So these big plants, I'm going to try to pull off as many tomatoes as possible. I have this huge bowl. I'm being optimistic about this. Because so many of these have split, but I'm going to try my best. So this plant here, you can see I'm pulling tomatoes off and they're falling to the ground. And these ones that are less than ripe, that are like orangey colored, I'm gonna put out on my windowsill. But I think I'm gonna have enough tomatoes to make salsa, which is exciting. But I'm gonna try to cut these and pull these. I have my scissors here, and I'm just cutting the ties as I go, just to get some of these out. Like, these are so stuck in the ground, these posts, that I don't know. I might need Adam's assistance in this. Oh, never mind. I got it. The tomato plants will not be going in the compost because of how diseased they are this year. We learned from some other YouTubers what we should and should not do. So that's things we're going to work on next year. We're going to do some research. That's what's fun about fall and winter, is we get to research things and take the time to actually learn, and so we can make our garden better next year. Like I said, we got a lot of tomatoes this year, but I'd like to have more. We don't have quite a year's supply, which is a bummer. Not even close, actually. But we have enough plants to do it, so we're doing something wrong. So we're just going to keep learning and keep figuring out what organic things we can use to make our garden better. I'm also gonna try to save some of these green tomatoes and see if I can make something out of them because they're pretty nice size and they aren't all split up and gross from no rain. So I'm gonna get them in the bowl as well. Grateful for my optimism because I'm getting this bowl filled. That tomato's no good. I'm gonna need another bowl. So I'm just gonna keep picking these tomatoes off these plants and hopefully getting enough for at least our salsa, which is, if I can double batch it, it'd be even better. We have like 2 jars left and that's not enough. So I'm just gonna keep picking these off. So I was out here, Adam made me a cup of herbal tea. My tea of choice is dandelion root, raspberry leaf tea, and lemon balm. Lemon balm's from the garden, everything else from the store. One day, we're gonna have all of it from our garden. I just know it, feel it. But I have 2 more tomato plants to pull. I have 2 bowls of tomatoes so far, which is exciting. We have to run to the store and do all the Saturday things, so I don't know how much more we'll get done. But I'm gonna keep working till we have to go, and I will show you progress in a bit. Let me know what your drink of choice is. We don't drink coffee, but we love herbal tea. I love to hear your drink mix. I think it's fun to hear and get ideas from everybody else. Do you guys drink herbal tea? And what do you combine? Or do you just drink one kind? I would love to know. Let me know in the comments. I would love that. I love discussion. It's so fun talking to you guys. I get so excited every time I see new comments. So yeah, leave them below. So we're just gonna keep going in the garden. Here is the finished garden. It is, I gotta get all those extra tomatoes out, but they're the ones that are bug pressured or cracked or really split and bad. Pile of tomatoes. We're gonna put that in a big black garbage bag and just take it out. We don't want that in our compost, but I'm gonna get those peppers right there picked too. There's tons of red ones. I need to water still, but I want to get this stuff bagged up. I'm going to have Adam help me do that. But yeah, that is progress so far. I do not know. Oh crap, I dropped peppers. Have we decided what these peppers are?
Either a red habanero or I think we call them red Slovenia or something.
Yeah, we're not sure what these peppers are. But we're picking them. We keep adding them. Like I said, Adam dehydrated them.
Some of them.
Some of them, yeah. But he said they're spicy. I don't know why I thought you said the heat wasn't as bad, but...
I only tried one pepper flake because I didn't know how bad it would be.
Ah. Adam's raking up all the tomatoes and all the leftover stuff that's in the garden. Say hi, Adam.
Hello.
It's been a while since you've seen Adam's face. I didn't even want him. I tried to get up and come out here before he woke up, but it's late. It's almost 10 o'clock in the morning now. So we're going to get leaves from my mom's house because we don't have trees here to cover this. No more. We did the straw last year and it's no bueno. We're not doing that again. So, but yeah, that's what we got done today. Don't know how much else we're going to get done. Oh, look at him. He's growing good. But we just wanted to say thank you for being here. And hope you enjoyed this day in the garden. Like I said, I was hoping to get more done, but we got other things to do. It is a Saturday. Got to do all the Saturday things. So we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for being here. Bye, friends.